Hi everyone, it's Liberty Market Investment and Vyacheslav with you tonight. We are really glad to welcome our speaker. It's Vladimir Bazhenov. Hi Vladimir.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello everybody.
Now I can hear you. So great to have you here. How was your trading week so far?
Oh, it's alright. I'm gonna to show you some trades today. So you can trade. We can trade together.
So guys, for those of you who don't know Vladimir yet, he's one of our affiliates and a trader with 10 plus years of experience. He's been using Wolfix platform for quite a while, so not only does he know what the volume analysis is all about, he's also quite a good Wolfix expert. So today he'll be showing some of the principles that he himself uses when he's trading, and you can use those principles trading online on your own. So if you look carefully, you'll be able to catch some really valuable insights on how to see important levels and what to do on those levels. As I said, look close, see what stuff you can use for your practice sessions, and hopefully this webinar is going to be useful to all of you. At the same time, you could post your questions to the YouTube chat. Vladimir will be answering them as soon as he finds time for this. All ready to get started. Vladimir, hi again.
Hello. So today we are going to trade some futures. I will look at S&P, gold, crude oil. Also, I will look at some currencies, maybe euro dollar. So let's start. We can start from S&P, and the main thing that we have to understand that we can only control our risks when trading. So we can benefit only when we have small risk and big reward. And actually, why I choose futures to trade, because they're very technical and you can make very precise trades. During our last webinar I show my trades and they were really precise, so we can enter sometimes with stop loss like a few ticks, 3, 4, 5 ticks on a S&P, and I will try to show you same today. So the main thing, we have to define the major levels. I'm not going to trade from minor levels. We need strong levels, and don't make your chart busy with levels. So first of all, let's take a look at 1 hour time frame. And as you see, I have only one level here. It's 2610, and I placed my limit order on 2617. So I'm gonna to buy S&P at that level. For me, this one is the strongest level for 5-minute time frame. that on 26.15, and we can make more correct our trade. And it doesn't matter if price do not touches my order today. I don't care, because if I enter trade, I need really precise trade. So we can place orders S&P, we can place some orders on also gold futures. We see here downtrend, so better for us to trade, to make short trades. I think we can place order on gold futures like 1241.5. So all trading is like to find strong levels, to place your limit orders on these levels and just wait. It's we can't make trades everywhere, because we need really strong levels, strong support and strong resistance levels. So we are not alone who enter market at that levels. As we can see, we have flat on crude oil, and actually we can try to catch price at 50.80. It's quite far from this price, but you know, crude oil is really fast sometimes, so maybe price will reach that level during our webinar. And also we can consider 51.3, but I'm not gonna to place limit order here. We just make alert on this level. Maybe we will make market order here, and limit order we can place at 50.80. We can set stop loss not more than 15. For S&P we can change also order to make, maybe today it will be bigger, because these days we have a really high volatility. So all trading is to find really good levels that will give retracement to the price. The first one is for crude oil is 51.30. Our alert is a bit above. And also we can look at the volumes, because we have also not bad level at 1239.1, and we can wait a false breakout of this level to enter the trade. False breakout, it means we see something like this, So after we can enter short trade. S&P has a really big potential for rising, so if you find a good level we can get nice profit. Now I see quite big volumes that keeping price from rising. We will see a retracement here, and maybe we can also consider this one, this level. Waiting for price retracement. I see also good level for crude oil to make short trade is 52.14, but I'm not sure price will go such high. We can set order here. $70 pips. So we can see here a few scenarios for gold futures. First one, false breakout of this level, and we can enter short trade. And second one is bigger price retracement up to level 1241, and we placed order here at that level. You can see it here. That's quite good level. I'm sure at least price will stop at this level. So even if price breaches this level, we can see stop for at least few minutes, and if there are no bounce from this level, we can close this trade, because from this level I wait really quite nice bounce of the price, like we see here, like we see here. So same scenario, I'm waiting on that level. So now we are waiting for false breakout, and if price goes higher, we can enter at that level. I know that a lot of people like also DAX futures. It is really fast. And actually we can trade, we can make short trade of FDAX approximately from level 10950. You know, even if the price will not reach these levels during our webinar, you can check it later. I'm sure that levels that I show you today, that will give bounce to price, or at least price will stop at these levels. So even if we see that price stops at this level, we can close the trade with a small loss or small profit, because actually on these levels price behaves in a one way always. If you can find really good levels, you will always see, I will show you now, the bounce looking like this. So actually immediately you have profit trade when you enter from really strong levels. Now we need a bit more volatility for this day. It's a Friday, sometimes it's not very good day for trading because it has lower volatility. And if you are going to find a level for long trade, I think we can use level 10775. Trading, you know, trading like a fishing. We don't have to look for trade because our brain will always find some opportunities. But to make money, we need only the best opportunities. We need only strong levels. So we have to wait price on our levels, on our strong levels. And the main task is to find whales who can really affect market. And to find whales, you need just a simple chart. You don't need any indicators. As you see, I don't use any indicators. I'm watching volumes, I'm watching my levels, that's all. And now we can check euro dollar. Price is dropping here. Actually now I don't see any strong levels nearby for euro dollar, and I can say that now it's like a dead zone, so we can't have a good trade in this range for euro dollar. we need price upper or we need price lower to find good levels, and you can see that levels that I mentioned here, 1395 and 1320. This is short level, this is buy level. Guys, if you have some questions, you can ask me now. So, because we already placed some orders, now we are waiting for price to reach these levels. Maybe you want to look at some more instruments, some other futures, maybe silver or something else, so just ask me. I think about settings on Volfix, better ask their support. I will try to answer your questions, so I will try to do it, but I'm not sure I'm so qualified to answer all small details about Volfix. If I correctly understood you, you need this DOM chart, or what I asking for? Which one chart you want to check? And you know, I never look at the DOM because it distracts attention, and we have to focus our attention on really important things. And what is important in market? The most important are levels, support and resistance. Now we can see price drop at S&P. We have our order 26.26. Let's check how it will work out. And also we have big volumes at that level. I don't see really big volumes here right now, so maybe it will break this level a bit lower. We are waiting for settlement. Usually for day trading we can use 5 or 15 minutes, but it does mean you can trade only using one time frame. To make a good trade you need at least to analyze at least 4 time frames. You know, we see that we choose level really Good. But now we have to cancel our order, because second approach of this level will mean that price will breach this level and go down, maybe up to 26.24, so we can make our limit order a bit lower. Yes, for day trading the main chart is M5 and M15. It means you have to find good levels on this level, on these time frames. Why we are using higher time frames? Because we can't trade against levels on a high time frame, on a higher time frame. For example, we can see crude oil, yeah, and I will try to show you what I mean. We have settlement for S&P 26.24, but I'm not sure that. Let me check the volumes again. I don't see big volumes here, so that means that price can go up to next level, and actually it's better for us to close it, because that level was breached. It means no good buyers on this level. I'm not gonna wait for a big stop loss, because that's what yes, we have small loss, but we are waiting for a bigger price drop here up to next level, maybe 26.16. Because if you choose level right, you will see that price bounce in this level, like we saw it on that level. At least price stopped for a while. Yeah, we didn't see here really huge volumes, and we didn't see here really big bounce, so we cancel our limit order, and we placed our limit order on a next level, 26.24, and this level breached without price stop. That means that level is not interesting for buyers, and we will see bigger price drop here. So actually I can say I was not right to place my limit order on that level, and we are gonna wait next level. So about your question for time frames, actually we can have only 3 good level per day on small time frame, on 5-minute time frame. If you have more levels than 3, it means your chart is too busy for levels. The strongest level will be on the top of the high, and for buying, yes, and for selling and for buying, the strongest level we can have at the bottom, at the day low. Also, the third level can be found on the middle of this day. Yeah, I think this level is really good, and price dropping is really fast, so I think we can see price reach this level today during our webinar. Why we are looking for high time frames when we trade, when we are making day trading? Because we can't trade against strong levels in the high time frames. High time frame, it means stronger levels. Lower time frame, minor levels. And for this situation, for example, if we consider to buy crude oil, we can see that we have really strong level at 52.8. And when price drops below this level, it means we have strong short signal, strong sell signal for crude oil. And you can see a lot of, maybe you can see a lot of buy levels for crude oil on a 5-minute time frame below 52.8. But it means that you can't get profit more than on that level. So for example, if you gonna buy crude oil from this level, I will say it's not a good idea, because you will have quite big risk and not a good potential for profit. We can benefit only when we have really low risk and big profit. So our profit ratio is more than 1 to 3. Yes, for $1 stop you have at least $3 profit. You know, the question about volume limits, the main thing that you can't say that volume limits are important or levels are important. It's important to understand volumes and levels. If you see just a big volume, it means nothing. If you see a level, sometimes it also means nothing. So to make a good trade, you need combination, volume with levels. You need combination with time frames, you need combination with levels and volumes. So you can really make a good trade. These days volatility is really high on S&P. I do not make any filters. As you can see that I have only 1 day on 5-minute time frame, because volumes are changing day to day. So it's very important that you see difference between today and yesterday. Today we can have volume of 2000 lots as a quite big volume, but few days before we can have 5000 lots as a big volume, because market is flexible and we can't make fixed limits. We do not have any constants while trading. We have only variables. That's make trading difficult because we do not have constant. So I compare volumes for this day only. That's important for me, that volumes that I see on level I choose are big for this day. Is it clear? Okay, we can see price breached our level on gold, 1239. So if price goes down below that level, it means we have false breakout. I think a lot of people use this signal, but not all of these people understand the real essence of false breakout and how to trade it. Because false breakout, it's not a signal for entering the trade. We need a confirmation. Because if price falls down below that level for a few ticks, it can go upper. And if you trade immediately, if you enter the market right here, you can get stop loss because price will goes higher. Now I need confirmation. So I understand that sellers are really stronger than buyers. So we have to understand where is the buyer's level, and after sellers breaching buyer's level, it means sellers are stronger, so we can make short trade. We can open short position. So why you have to do recalculating every 2 days if it is not so important? What can make make you really precise trade? Only levels and volumes. So better concentrate on finding really good levels, then wait for big volumes on that levels, and you can enter the trade. Okay, nothing happening on crude oil. For euro dollar, I don't see any good levels here, so we are not going to make any trade here today. Okay, let's check DAX. For DAX, I see good level quite here. Maybe Great Britain pound will give us some good trades. And also important, your task per day. Your goal for trading, because sometimes we forget about trading and our goal is only on money, how to earn money. But when you trade, never think about money. Money will come when you forget about money. It's really funny, but that's true. So first of all, you have to forget about money when you trade. And just remember that your main goal is to make a good trade. And it doesn't matter if you do not make any trade for this day. But if that's your goal, finally you will do really good trade. Next day, or maybe day after this day, maybe in 3 days, but that trade will give you really good profit. Even if you get stop loss, that's not a problem because you follow your system. And as I told you before, don't make chart too busy with levels. It will spoil your trading. Never trade inside a range. Trade from the bounds of the range. Like we see crude oil now in a range 52.8, 50.4, and we can trade from boundaries of this range, or we can make a small profit trade using minor level, like we set no, we didn't set 51.4, as you remember. We set here alert. I just remove it because that's a minor level. It can give small bounce to the price. So actually we can enter here with market order. If I see big volumes, It looks like gold will fall down more, but we still need confirmation. We can't make short trade right here. How to choose right stop loss level for gold? The rules are always same. We can't use fixed stop loss. Your stop loss should be on a level, on a certain level. That level that price reach rarely. Like if we are going to make short trade here, we have to understand which level price reaches rarely. So I can say that our stop loss level will be right here, about that high. $1240.4. And it doesn't matter where we enter the trade. If we sell here or here or here, it doesn't matter. Anyway, stop loss will be same level always. So if we are going to make precise trade, if we are going to make a really good trade, we have to make very precise entry point. As you see, I placed order on FGBL, Eurobonds. I'm waiting for retracement here. Okay, so S&P is going quite fast here. I'm not sure we can see price on that level today. It's really low probability of this happen. I think we can see price bounce on that level, but that means I will trade against trend. That's not good. I'm sure we will see the stop, price stop here, at least for a few minutes. It may even bounce here on that level. But because I do not understand how much price can go down on that level, I will not enter this trade, because again I will have to place my stop loss order here, and that means I have to take at least profit 3 times bigger than my stop loss, and I am not sure it's possible because I will trade against the trend. So this level is not interesting for me because I can't have good opportunity to make money on this level. I can't benefit from this level. That's why I will miss it. Always look for a good deals. Good deal means you have small risk and good reward. If you have small risk and small reward, that's not a good deal. Good deal means you risk $1 and you get at least $3 profit. That means you have really good trade, good deal. Okay, we're still waiting for price drop in gold futures. I'm sure it will happen. And you can see I'm sure that price will drop here, but I still wait for confirmation. Because before price drop we can see price goes a bit higher. It can go even higher than this high. I will get stop loss, and only after this we can see price drop. So if you're experienced trader, you will always wait for confirmation, or you will trade really from good level. Now I'm waiting here for confirmation. I'm waiting for price drop below 12.39 to enter this trade. And as you see, I placed an order for crude oil. I'm gonna buy one lot of crude oil at this price. Why? I have one order here, but I placed one more order here because, as I told you before, we have nice level here. It's not really strong, but for Friday evening I think it can stop the price, and I see that price is become slower, so it's falling down slower and slower. price breaches previous lows, not so much. That means sellers are weaker, and we can see the volumes are increasing, so it means that level can give some profit for us. But to be clear, I want to mention that I'm not gonna take really high profit on that level. I think it will give us 20 or 30 ticks. Stop loss will be lower, not 15 ticks. I will change it. Crazy market on S&P today, up and down, no trend up or down trend. That means that price still can reach our level 26.2615. And also we can place one more order at this level. We have only 5 ticks risk at that level, and we have really great target. We can wait for new highs for today on S&P. So buy trade at that level may be a great opportunity for us. We have execution for gold futures. I will place stop order. But my level was breached too strong, and I'm not sure I was right when I entered this trade. Okay, let's wait what will happen next. Our profit target for gold. No, I don't think it will be great. Now I see the first support level that can stop price 1239.2, but I am not sure we will keep this trade because price breached this level is really strong, so maybe we will close it now. Yes, we got stop loss. And for Great Britain pound, maybe we can use 2631. We can set up alert at that level and wait for big volumes here. and we will wait for confirmation on Eurobond. Why I cancelled my order? Because I see big volumes here, so it becomes a support for the price. So even if it reach my level and price breach and price bouncing from that level, it can stuck on this level because we see quite big volumes here, and we can have up movement here. So before we enter this trade, we can wait for confirmation. And actually for crude oil, it depends on what happened next here. And you know, for gold we can now looking for buy trades because price breached really strong level at the middle of today's movement. So we can look for buy levels to enter a new trade. So for every trade we should have a scenario, and if we see that something going wrong, is better to close this trade. Like we saw at S&P that price breached level much more stronger. We close the trade before we get stop loss. Same I was going to make on gold, but I was a bit late for this. Now I'm not sure about 2620. Let's wait first for confirmation. Our limit order is set on 26.2616. That's the strongest level. It's not very precise because level itself 2615. We can make it more precise. For 15 minutes time frame, it's 26.16. S&P is going to the stop loss buyers. Yeah, sure, and we can see where buyers is in this area. Everybody is waiting for price rise, but before price will rise, I think we can have such breakout, maybe even lower. Again, we are waiting for a strong bounce from that level. Otherwise, we should close our trade. And we can check 1 hour time frame, and I can say that price can go even up to this level, 26.10. But first we will try to catch the price at 26.16. Okay, Great Britain pound came to our level. I don't see big volumes here. And as you see, I do not need the numbers, like how big volume is. I just compare the current volume with the volumes I saw before. And now I see that bigger levels are here, and near my level I don't see any big volume. That means we can't enter the trade at this level. We can wait for price on the higher levels. Actually, on a Great Britain pound, I see false breakout, so we can look for buy trade here. That we can say false breakout, and we already have a confirmation to buy. So if you are going to make precise trade, we can wait for price at 1.2610, because if we enter right here, it means we have not a very good nice ratio profit loss, so better to wait price retracement up to this level, down to this level, so we have much better ratio when we enter from this level. can set order for pound. Okay guys, I think we have just a few minutes more to wait for some opportunities, maybe crude oil, because markets now are going to have flat. For crude oil, I'm not sure we can trade without confirmation now, because the more price consolidates in this area, the stronger breakout can go, so price can fall down much more. So always follow your orders, check what happens in market. Now I can see that price can fall down much more than 51.29. Anyway, we always have opportunity to make market order. So if you have any questions, please ask. No, I do not use any indicators. They just distracting our attention. You have to understand what is most important. Because if you have a lot of instruments like indicators, volumes, different levels, lines, that will distract you and you can't make decision fast. For me it takes a few seconds to make a decision whether to trade. And if I have any doubts about entering trade, I just cancel it. And when you use a lot of instruments like different indicators, they will always give you some doubts. All you need is a price, volume and time. So depending on time you can understand whether there are buyers or no. Like we can look at our trade again, and I told you that we are waiting for one scenario here. We are waiting for price bouncing from this level, and it should be really fast. I see we have execution at S&P. And what we can do here, we can set our stop loss order right below our entry point, because I understand that price may go more down up to 26.10 or even more, 25.99. So now I don't care if price go more down, because I have very short stop loss. I have only one tick risk. Actually, that kind of trade I want to show you today. How precise you can enter the trade. So with really low risk we can have good profit. That's possible for futures market. And if we see completely different situation here at that level, like small bounce or small range at this level, it means price will go down. So we are not waiting for a stop loss, we just close it. And one more point, that actually I don't see price going upper or this resistance. We can wait for a while, but if price will bounce here and go down, we can just close this trade, take small profit and wait for lower levels. maybe 26.10 or 25.99. Because as for now we have quite big volumes on a first resistance. That means that price can fall down much more. Okay guys, so I hope you get some useful information today. If there are no more questions, we can close this webinar for today. And hope to see you again on these webinars. Thank you everybody. Till next webinar. And I think results of this trade you will see on LMI web page, or you can just check. I'm not gonna take profit at that level. You can take profit much higher for this trade. If price goes up or 26.22. And I hope it can. Now I see it breaches this level. So we have to wait. Thank you everybody. See you next time.